Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Uke Revolution Live. I'm Brooke, and we're going to have a lesson for the Bonnie Raitt song, Something to Talk About. So this theme of this week or this weekend around here is Bonnie Raitt, and there's also going to be a lesson for I Can't Make You Love Me coming out. Maybe even like a couple hours after this live stream. I had to postpone the live stream because I was a bit ill on Friday. So around this time, usually I would release like a lesson and we would have had a live stream a couple days ago, but it didn't work out. So we're just going to have a bunch of Bonnie Raitt bombs dropping. I might get flagged by YouTube for saying that. I said the B word. Okay. And we're going to get right to it. So please don't be shy to say hello. Hi, Diane. Diane wins the first person out of the gate here. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. I think I'm just over 40 and had too much going on all week. And then I ate something weird. You know how it is? And I'm like, this is just not a good idea. I cannot get up at 7 a.m. tomorrow for a live stream. Okay, so this arrangement, something to talk about, Bonnie Raitt. We're doing it half a step down from the original key to make the chords a bit easier. That said, there is a quick key change at the end of the song, and some of the chords of that are a bit tricky, but overall, it's just an easier key. What else? But there is like capo. If you want to play this arrangement with capo 1, then it'll be the original key, the corresponding chords. Actually, I need to go update this because I realized I left off some of the chords in the chord box originally. But yeah, that information is on the song sheet. The song sheet you can find right now on Ko-Fi. I'll probably put it in a shop somewhere later, and that'll all be linked below. For members on Ko-Fi in the library with all the other stuff. So the chords today, and I would like a pen. Never mind. I'll do it on the computer. Good morning in Michigan, JC. Okay. So have a look at these chords for a second while I do this. This is 750-ish. Okay, we have G, C, E minor. This E minor shape, you can open up, you can open the top string. You don't have to use the top string here. F, B flat, E flat. Same thing with the E minor. You don't have to close the top string of that E flat shape. You can leave the top string open, the G string, D, G minor, and then two tricky ones. We have A flat and F sharp. They are the same shape on two different frets. So that's how it's gonna make it a little bit easier for you. So you can bar for the A flat. You can bar the bottom 3 strings, C, E, A strings of the 3rd fret. You put your middle finger on the E string and your ring finger on the G string of the 5th fret. And then for the F sharp, you're gonna take this shape, I should move my hand up a little bit, this shape, and move it down to the 1st fret. Yeah, I've got a bit of a buzz on this one. I'm trying to figure out how I can remedy that. What's making it buzz? Probably this tape. Hang on a second. If I turn it down, the buzz stops. Let me try turning up on a GarageBand. Can't really do that. I can do it a little bit. Oh, okay, that's fine. That works. And turn me down. Oh, if I touch my computer, it stops. Okay. It may or may not be buzzing on your end. It's buzzing in my ears. Okay. So these are the chords we're using. These tricky ones, the A flat and the F sharp, are only on that key change part. So it's possible it won't really affect you that much. You can play like the bulk of this song without doing the key change. So for the strumming in this song, that's chords, and I'm putting strum. I'm doing the timestamps as I go, so I have to do it later. We're using a divided beat strum. You can strum this with a subdivided beat, but it's a bit trickier, and it might slow down the tempo a bit for you, or it might be easier if you slow down the tempo if you want to do subdivided beat. So divided beat example is our old friend, the island strum. And we got some other variations on that. So the first line of these strums, the island strum, down, down, up, is the first one. The second line is island strum with a chunk, down, chunk, up, chunk, up. The third line, this can be used for subdivided or divided beat songs, down, pat. I'll show you that in just a second. And then this last one is probably like the most unfamiliar one. Down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. So because the first two are pretty familiar, I'm not going to play them right now. That's what I'm going to use today. I'll just show you these last two ones, just give you a little demonstration. And I'm seeing what's happening over here. Hello, MC. Yeah, if you guys can hit the like button for me, that would be awesome. Okay, this third line, down, pat. And if you want any more strum patterns and stuff like that, there's a lesson on the channel. It has 16 different strum patterns and 2 different kinds of beats. And that will be linked below later. It's not right now, I don't think. So if I'm just on G here for this down, pat, the third line, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, pat, down, pat, down, pat, down, pat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this last line, and actually I'm going to close this one. Okay. The last line, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. This works really well in this song in the verse. Down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. Also sounds a bit like Proud Mary. People are talking. For example, just some examples. You do whatever works for you, right? Let me put up the chords for all the parts of the song. Where are they? Ta-da! And I'm going to shut this strum thing off. And I might make these chords a little bit smaller so they're not taking up as much space. So for the verse, we have 4 bars of G. In between all of these slashes are 4 beats. So this G is 16 beats, or it's 4 rounds of a strum pattern. One strum pattern, the one I'm going to use today is down, chunk up, chunk up. So we have G for 4 bars, C for 2 bars, and then G for 2 again. Then we have this kind of like part B of the verse thing happening, switching back and forth between E minor and F. So E minor for 1, F for 1, E minor for 1, F for 1 bar. Then we have B flat for 1 bar, E flat for 1 bar, and then D for 2. So using a down, down, up, down, up, or down, chunk up, chunk up. If you want to follow along with me, actually I'm going to move this so you can see my hand better. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And like rhythmically, this is fairly simple. And I think it's like a pretty well-known song. So I'm going to go ahead and do lyrics with it. I'll do verse 1. Following along these verse chords. Down, chunk up, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up. Here we go. People are talking about people. I hear them whisper. You won't believe it. See, they think we're lovers. Kept undercover, G. But they keep saying we E minor, F, And then we get right to that G in the chorus. So as soon as I started doing that, I was like, maybe I should do all just the chords first. So you can see how it goes. Let me do it one time. Let me do it one time with just the chords. I'm going to play through the whole thing at the end. I'm just going like part by part right now. So just the chords. 1, 2, 3 on the G. G. 2, 3, 4. Second line. C, C, G. Third line, E minor, F, E minor, F, B flat, E flat, D. Time for the chorus. I'm trying to get this, maybe I need the mid up. I'm not super happy with this, how this uke sounds today. Okay, the chorus, we have G for 1 bar, D for 1 bar, and we're gonna do that little thing 3 times. G, D, G, D, G, D. Then we have this little quick move in, walkie down thing, kind of sort of thing happening. E minor for 2 beats, F for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, E flat for 2 beats. So with the strum pattern, what you can do is you're playing there's a couple things you can do. You can do down, chunk up for each chord. Down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up. Or you can split up the strum pattern. So you're doing down, down for the first chord in each bar, the E minor and the C. For the F and the B flat, the second one in the bar, you're doing up, up, down, up. And that was, I need to adjust myself. Okay. And that will sound like this. If you do down, chunk up for all those 4 last chords of the chorus, and these are the chords that come on love, 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 love. You're following that lyric, love. 1, 2, with down, chunk up, it'll sound like this. E minor, F, C, E flat. I'll do it again. I'll do it like 3 more times. Down, chunk up, 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 down, chunk up. If you do it, splitting up the strum pattern, it will sound like this. 1, 2, down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up. It's kind of a weird progression to hear a lot of times in a row, isn't it? Sounds strange. Okay, so we'll play through all the chorus chords, and then I will play through one chorus with the lyrics so you can hear what it sounds like. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, here we go. Just the chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, D, G, D, G, G, D, E minor, F, C, E flat. That was me splitting up the strum pattern for the last 2 bars. Let me do it with the down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up. Let me do it with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, D, G, D, G, 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 D. Down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, chunk up. With the lyrics. Hi, Natalie. With the lyrics. 1, 2, 3, the chorus. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love, 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 love? I feel so foolish. We'll go right into the next verse. So what's kind of cool about this song is there's not a lot of like interlude-y stuff. It just keeps on trucking. There's an intro though, and the intro is an instrumental chorus. The opening of this song before verse 1 starts, before Bonnie starts singing, is just a chorus. You play the chorus chords as an intro, that's it. And you go right into the verse. Okay, the kind of icky stuff, the key change bridge. So what happens after we have intro, which is a chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, and then there's a solo verse. Well, that's kind of silly. I put solo verse on the on the arrangement, but actually it's a solo chorus. It's the chorus chords. After the second chorus, there is another chorus. It's a solo. I think it's a guitar solo. And then after that chorus, there's this key change chorus. So it is B flat for 5 bars. It's a little bit different than like a regular chorus because they just drop the chord and the music drops out and it's just the drum beat and Bonnie's singing, if I remember correctly. So it's just 5 bars of B flat, 1 bar of F, and then we have that little quick 4-chord change in a different key. G minor for 2, A flat for 2, E flat for 2, and F sharp for 2. Just like we have at the end of the regular chorus, it's just we're in a different key now. I mean, rhythmically, it's the same. So those chords will sound like this. I'm just going to play the chords using the strum pattern. And then when I sort of demonstrate, not sort of, actually demonstrate the chorus, this key change chorus with the lyrics, I'm going to stop on the B flats. I'm trying to remember how many times I do it. I think it's that whole first line, those 4 B flats. But first, for just the chords. Down, chunk up, down, down, up, chunk up, or whatever it is. Let's go. B flat. 3, 4, 5. Now the F. G minor, A flat. What's next? E flat, F sharp. This one's so hard. If you want to, wait, let me play through it slowly. Those 4 chords. G minor, A flat, E flat, F sharp. G minor, A flat, E flat, F sharp. I'm just trying to see if there's any like tricky trick. Nope, it's just a whole bunch of big shapes. Like the one thing you can find some peace in is that this A flat and F sharp have the same shape. It's not that comforting, but it's there. Let me see. I'm going to play with the lyrics the proper way, and then I'm going to do it again and see if we can just kind of play the G minor and the E flat and leave out the other 2, if that's like a trick, a workaround for those hard chords. Let me see. Okay, and I'm doing a stop on the B flats this time, so it's going to be like this. Let's give them something to talk about. Just strumming down the chord. If you do these stops on the B flat, these like dramatic pauses or dropouts of the strummed music, it's just the first bar of B flat and the third bar of B flat. So we're just strumming down 1 time for that 1 first bar of B flat, and then there's nothing for the second bar, for the rest of the first bar and the second bar. And then on the third one, we strum down again. And then when we get to the second line, it's like kicking back in again. We play it with the strum pattern. Just a suggestion. You can play through it, but just to kind of imitate the original production, that's what's happening. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. I'm looking ahead to those chords. Okay, here we go, B flat. Let's give them something to talk about. Little mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. Oh, I kept going. I kept doing it, didn't I? I got so into it. Okay. I promise this time on the second line, I'm going to do the strum B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give them something to talk about. Little mystery to figure out. Here we go. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love, love, love? Okay. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, that's weird. I have the outro chorus wrong on here. Wait a minute. Do I? That is so strange. I don't know why that looks different. Okay. I'm going to fix it real quick. Do y'all have any questions about anything? I just have to like do this little screenshot real quick. I don't know why there's like 2 chords that are wrong, and I don't know why that happened. Oh, okay. I see what happened. It's right in like the lyric section of the arrangement, but in this top part on the song sheet, I just fixed it. And what was the other thing I need to fix? Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, guys. Anything interesting to share? I'm just stalling while I do this. What was the other thing I had to change? Oh yeah, adding those chords. Okay, I'll do that later. The corresponding original key chords that are missing. Okay, and then we're gonna do this. It's gonna be magic when it happens. It's gonna be like a wow moment. I promise. Not really. It might be cool. Let me see if I can make it look cool when I do it. It's coming in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and a half. Ta-da! Oh, they're up here. Here they are. There we go. Okay. For the outro chorus, the outro of the song, a little bit like the key change bridge, there's just a couple of things that are different. So we have B flat for 1, F for 1, and we do that 3 times. B flat F, B flat F, and then we have these same annoyingly hard chords. So for that outro, you can play that as many times as you want. It's kind of an extended thing in the original production. There's a lot of like vocal ad-libs and backup singing things. And when you're ready to end, you end on B flat after that last F sharp. Okay. What's happening? Okay, everyone's just sitting quietly and being very patient with me having to fix things in the middle of the live stream. All right, so we're going to play, I'm going to see if we can leave out the A flat and the F sharp for the end of this key change bridge, if we can make it sound okay. Let me see what happens. Let's give them something to talk about, little mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love, love, love? Nope. It doesn't sound right. It really doesn't sound right. I mean, you could do the dramatic pause thing again. This is such a cheat. You could do the dramatic pause thing again. Just don't play the A flat and F sharp, and play the G minor and the E flat at the beginning of those bars with like the little dramatic thing like we did with the B flat. So it would sound like this. That second line. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love, love, love? Ooh. Just depends on how much conviction you do it with, you know? You can always do it with a lot of conviction, and no one will ever know the difference. But it definitely sounds better with all of those hard chords in there, right? Okay, I'm going to play the whole thing top to bottom. So we're going to start with just the chorus chords for the intro. And then we've got verse, chorus, chorus. And then it'll be key change, chorus, and the outro. So I'll give you a shout if you're not following along with the song sheet, which is available for members on Ko-Fi. It's here. It's also linked below. Then you can, I will yell at you when we change to a different part. When we change to a weird part. Okay. So we're going on the chorus chords to start with. And I'm going to try to slow it down because this is like pretty mid-tempo. 1, 2, 3 on the chorus. G, D, G, D, E minor, F, C, E flat, verse. People are talking about people. I hear them whisper. You are believing they think we're lovers, kept undercover. I just ignore it. They keep saying we laugh just a little too loud, stand just a little too close. We stare just a little too long. Baby, they're seeing something we don't, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love, love, love? Verse again. I feel so foolish. I never noticed you act so nervous. Could you be falling for me? It took a rumor to make me wonder. Now I'm gonna miss. I'm going under, thinking about you every day, dreaming about you every night. I'm hoping that you feel the same way. Now that we know it, let's really show it, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love, love, love? Then we do the chorus again. Something to talk about. And after this one, we go to the key change chorus. E minor, F, C, E flat, key change. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love, love, love? Do you? Now we're on the outro chorus. Something to talk about. How about a love, love, love? Ooh, listen up, baby. A little mystery to figure out, yeah. Last time, G minor, A flat, E flat, F sharp, B flat. Something to talk about, yeah, yeah. Yay! Okay. So I'm not going to stick around today because I'm trying to save my voice. I had a long gig last night, and yeah, I was pretty vocally fatigued by the end of it. So I am gonna cut this stream is a lesson and a lesson only. I'm not gonna stick around and do any jamming of other songs just because I want to give my voice a rest. And I think that's it. Yeah. Thanks for coming by, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Lesson for I Can't Make You Love Me. I'm going to release it a little bit later today. Yeah, it's definitely Bonnie Raitt Day around here. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for your support and saying hey in the chat. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. And I will see you on Wednesday. I can't remember what's happening. I think it's just a regular live. Yeah. Peace out, everybody. Have a nice Sunday. Much love. Happy strumming. Bye-bye.